One down, three to go. Folks, ladies and gentle cars, my name is Farkle 8000, and welcome back to Race and Land. We have completed quarter number 1 of round 1, and we're getting ready for quarter number 2 of round number 1. This is the longest, the most expensive, the most chaotic competition on the schedule. If you missed the first quarter of round number 1, I highly suggest you go and watch it, because everything from how this competition works to how things are going to be broken up is all explained there, so go and watch it. I'm not going to be repeating it here, so just go and watch the first quarter, and then return to this one, where we can begin the second quarter. With that being said, I'm not going to stall. I'm not going to wait any longer. So let's just get straight into it. We begin the second quarter of round number 1 from right to left with 28 Tootsies, Loves, and Moto. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Tootsies falling behind as it looks like Moto and 28 are beginning to pull ahead. They bounce onto the flat and Moto will take the victory. Moto will win the race. 28 comes home in second. A disappointing race results for the NASCAR, but we know they are good at landing, so let's hope this doesn't come back to bite them. Your landing order is going to be Tootsies, Loves, 28, and Moto. Gets the victory. Will have 8 tries to land. Alright, so we begin with Tootsies and try 1. That's not a surprise. Next up is Loves, and I would be disappointed if it wasn't a try 1. Next up is 28. He's gonna miss try 1. That's a shock. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3, he's finally given it enough speed. He's in. And finally, we have Moto, who won the race. Ooh, try 1 off the track. Try 2, it's tight, but he's in. And those race results will come back to bite the NASCARs. Everyone lands it. The NASCARs will be eliminated, which is super disappointing because they are easily the best to run in Race and Land. Tootsies and Loves eliminated. 28 and Moto will advance. DeWalt, Shooter, Department, and Drafter race next. Department in lane number 3 is the second New Yorker to run in this competition. The first New Yorker was Courtesy back in the first quarter of round number 1. He did not make it to round number 2. Let's see how Department does in this one. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Department may be beginning to fall behind as Drafter has the lead onto the flat. Department up on 2 wheels. It will be Drafter with the victory. Shooter comes home in second. Department comes home in third. He needs to hope someone misses it because he needs to advance to the next round. Your landing order will be DeWalt, Department, Shooter, and Drafter. Will have 8 tries. We begin with DeWalt, who's going to land it first try. Next up is Department. And a little worried about. That's try 1 is a miss. Ooh, try 2 is a miss. Try 3. 4 is a miss. Final try. He'll have to do a Hail Mary. He'll miss. He's out. And eliminated. That is not great for his points position. Next up is Shooter, who will land it try 1. That was easy. And finally, we have Drafter. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3 is in. Department is the only competitor to be unable to land. That is terrible For him, that is great for courtesy, though. He needs every single New Yorker to not make it to the next round, or at least very few to make it to the next round. Department, the second New Yorker to run in this competition, will not make it, so we are 2 for 2, not advancing to the next round. DeWalt, Shooter, and Drafter will, however, advance to the next round. Next up, we've got Orange Liner, Ford, Bolt, and Engine. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Engine, of course, beginning to fall behind as Ford pulls to the lead. The battle's really for second place. It looks like Orange Liner will get that position. Engine a long ways behind. He won't even drive out of screen. Your landing order will be Engine in a distant fourth. Then Bolt, Orange Liner, and Ford, who gets an easy victory, will get 8 tries. Alright, so we begin with Engine. And try one he's in. Good grief. Next up is Bolt. Let me guess. Oh no, he misses try one. Try two's a miss. Try three, he's too fast. Try four. Try five. And that's a miss. He's eliminated. Next up, we have Orange Liner, who's gonna miss. Try one. Try two. Try three, he's in. And finally, we have Ford, who, yeah, I'm not surprised he's gonna land it. Try one. I was not expecting Bolt to be unable to land it. Alas, that is indeed what happens. Bolt, unable to make it. He will be the only one to be eliminated. That means we have a triple advancement. Engine, Orange Liner, and Ford will advance to round 2. Stinger, Rookie, Strip, Sunshine, and 9 race next. And it looks to be a relatively even start. It looks like Strip beginning to pull ahead of the pack as Sunshine is wobbling behind. A wobble onto the flat. It will be an easy victory there for Strip. Stinger clearly in second, 9 third. Sunshine in fourth, long ways behind. It looked like she was wobbling right there. Something with her suspension or her tires is not able to make her go really fast. Your landing order will be Sunshine, 9, Stinger, and the Rookie wins the race will get 8 tries. We begin with Sunshine, who's gonna miss. Try 1. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4, almost. Final try, try 5. She's too fast and up and over, and she's gonna be eliminated. Next up, we have 9. Try 1, he's in. He's on his side, but he's in. Next up, we have Stinger. He's gonna miss. Try 1. Try 2, he's in. And finally, we have Strip, who's gonna miss. Try 1, too fast. Try 2's a miss. Try 3, too fast, up and over. Try 4 is a miss. Try 5 is a miss. Now remember, he's the winner, so he gets 8 tries. Try 6. Try 7, too fast. Final try. Try 8. He's too fast again. And the winner of the race is gonna be eliminated. We have a double elimination, but that's not because everyone was able to land it. Quite the opposite. 2 competitors were unable to land it. 4th and 1st, Sunshine, and shockingly Strip, which had 8 tries, was unable to make it. That is super disappointing for the 2 of them. Great here, though, for 9, who will be able to advance. Stinger was in no danger as long as he landed it. He does. 9 and Stinger advance. Sunshine and Strip eliminated. 35, Goldie, BP, and Rick are up next. And it looks to be a relatively even start. It looks like Goldie and 35 beginning to fall behind. The track wobbles, and it's very tight for the lead between Rick and BP. I think Rick got the victory, BP in second, and that is true. Woo, that was a tight one, an exciting race. So our landing order is going to be 35, Goldie, BP, and Rick. Gets the victory, will have 8 tries. Alright, so first up we have 35. Who's gonna land it? Try 1. Next up is Goldie. Ooh, a miss, try 1. A miss, try 2. Try 3. Try 4. Final try 5. That is extremely close. We're going to have to look back at the tapes. For Goldie, it is too close to call, so it is a miss, and she's eliminated. Next up is BP. Try 1, he's in. And finally, we've got Rick. Try 1. Try 2, he's upside down, but he's in. We have yet another triple advancement. Goldie is the only competitor unable to land it. She will be eliminated. 35, Rick and BP will advance. And I'm just realizing now this photo is backwards. BP is supposed to be in the middle. Rick's supposed to be off to the side. Luckily, that is not the case in the final results photo that we will show you at the end of this quarter. Just wanted to point that out. I recognize it is incorrect. Goldie eliminated. Everyone else advances. Orange, Budweiser, Ally, and Birthday race next. And it looks to be a relatively even start. It looks like Orange may be falling behind a little bit. It's very tight for the lead. The NASCAR's pull ahead. A big bounce by Ally. And it looks like Budweiser will get the victory. He will indeed. Ally bouncing big right there. Falls him to second. Your landing order will be Orange, then Birthday, then Ally, and Budweiser will get the victory. Gets 8 tries to land. We begin with Orange. Oh, missed it. Try 1. I thought she was in. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3, she's finally landed. Next up is Birthday. And try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Upon review, try 2 is a miss. Try 3. Oh, off the track. Try 4. Oh, off the track and backwards. Final try. Try 5. Oh, there's not enough speed. And he's eliminated. Next up is Ally. And that's a try 1. Easy peasy. And finally, we've got Budweiser, who has 8 tries. Oh, it might mean him. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2, just barely a miss. Try 3, he's finally in. Yet another triple advancement. Birthday, the only competitor being unable to land. Orange, Ally, and Budweiser will advance to the next round. Johnson, Harvick, 37, and Basket race next. 37 in lane number 3 is the third New Yorker to race in this competition. So far, we are 0 for 2, advancing to the next round. Maybe 37 can break that curse. And it looks to be a relatively even start. 37 now beginning to fall well behind the pack. The battle for second place is tight. Harvick will pull away on the flat as 37 flips onto his side. As he enters the flat, he will come across the line on his side and finish last. Harvick got a big run there at the end, coming onto the flat, enables him to pull ahead of Basket just enough to squeak out the victory. Your landing order will be 37, Johnson, Basket, and Harvick. Wins the race will get 8 tries. First up, we have 37. He's gonna miss. Try 1. Try 2 is a miss. Ooh, try 3 off the track. Try 4. Final try. Try 5. And he's out. eliminated. Next up is Johnson. And that's try one, he's in. Next up is Basket. And try one, he's in. I will be severely disappointed if Harvick does not land this in one. And he's in and does not disappoint. Sorry, did I say 0 for 2? I meant 0 for 3, with New Yorkers advancing to the next round. 37, the only competitor being unable to land out of this group, and somewhere in the garage, Courtesy is smiling big because we have run 3 New Yorkers and all 3 have been unable to advance to the next round. This helps Courtesy a lot in the points. Him being eliminated really sucked. He was going to drop even deeper behind his New Yorker competitors. But with so many getting eliminated, it's like a regular competition, and they're just getting closer to him because of how many competitors are advancing. Johnson, Basket, and Harvick will advance. 37. A rough elimination here. Rookies, Hooters and Sylvia with Pennzoil and Evolution race next. And it looks to be a relatively even start. It looks like Pennzoil beginning to fall behind as the track wobbles. Sylvia pulls to the lead, wobbling onto the flat. It's very tight at the line. I don't know who got second. It's going to be Hooters getting second place, so it is a rookie 1 to finish. Your landing order will be Pennzoil in a disappointing last, followed by Evolution, Hooters, and Sylvia gets the victory. Will have 8 tries. Alright, we begin with Pennzoil. And try... Oh, no! I thought he had made it. He does not. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Try 4. He's in. Next up is Evolution. And we try 1 off the track early. Try 2. Try 3. She's in. Next up is Hooters. And try 1. He's in. Easy. And finally, we have Sylvia. Try 1. She's in. Not much really to talk about here. Everyone lands it, which means we will have a double elimination and a double advancement. The veterans eliminated. The rookies of Hooters and Sylvia will advance to round 2. Brandt, rookie, vintage, 13 and ladder race next. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Ladder holding strong, but can he hold it? He cannot as he begins to fall behind the pack. It's very tight for the lead. Vintage will pull ahead to claim the win. Ladder bounces out of the track in last place. Your landing order will be Ladder, then Brandt, then 13, then the rookie of Vintage, who will get 8 tries. We begin with Ladder. And try 1, he's in. Next up is Brandt. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2, a little more speed, he's in. Next up is 13. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is very tight. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3 is a miss. Try 4. Final try. Try 5. And he's upside down the track. He's eliminated. And finally, we have Vintage. Try 1, he's in. That's no surprise. 13 just gave the NASCARs way more power, because if he had landed it, he would have eliminated 1. But since he is the only one not to land, we will have a triple advancement, and the NASCAR of Brandt will advance to the next round. Ladder and the rookie of Vintage will join him, heading to round 2. Mahindra, rookie, Nightmare, Smithfield, and Pullback race next. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Pullback beginning to fall behind the pack as it's very tight for the lead. 3 wide onto the flat, crossing the line. That is super, super tight. I don't know who won. It's going to be Mahindra getting the victory. Your landing order will be Pullback, who is far behind in 4th. Then Smithfield, the Rookie of Nightmare, and then Mahindra, who gets the victory, will have 8 tries to land. We begin with Pullback. Almost. Try 1. Try 2. Try 3. She's too fast. Up and over. Try 4. She's off the track. Final try. Try 5. Is a miss. Pullback's eliminated. Next up is Smithfield. And he's in try 1. Next up is Nightmare. And try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3, almost. Try 4 is a miss. And finally, try 5. He's in the wrong way. Nightmare's eliminated. And finally, we have Mahindra, who has 8 tries but will only need 1. Another double advancement, but not because everyone was able to land it. Pullback and Nightmare are unable to hold it and land. Smithfield and Mahindra, the 2 NASCARs in this race, can and will be the only ones in this race to advance to round 2. Rookie Hoverstorm, One-Liner, Tire Pros, and Fins race next. And it looks to be Fins falling well behind. Maybe he got caught at the start line. One-Liner falls back there with him. It's Hoverstorm leading onto the flat. Tire Pros will follow behind him in second. Fins long ways behind in last. I don't know what happened there. And maybe he got caught at the start line or what. However it happens, he will finish in 4th. Your landing order is going to be Fins, then One-Liner, Tire Pros, and the Rookie of Hoverstorm gets a relatively impressive victory. Will have 8 tries to land. Alright, we begin with Fins. I'm very worried about him. Oh, try 1 is almost a land. Maybe I'm not right too worried. Try 1, try 2, almost. Try 3, he's upside down, but he's in. Alright, next up we've got One-Liner. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3. Try 4. Hail Mary. Try 5. He's upside down, but he's in. Next up, we have Tire Pros. Who's gonna land at try 1? That's not a surprise. And finally, we've got Hoverstorm. Who's gonna miss try 1? Try 2, almost. Try 3. An impressive land there by Fins to make it. That means everyone is able to land it. Tire Pros and the Rookie of Hoverstorm land it. They finish 1-2, so they advance to the next round. White, Spikes, M3, and Toyota race next. And it looks to be a relatively even start. It looks like Toyota beginning to fall just a little bit behind as M3 pulls to a massive lead. The battle's really for a second. It's tight. And it looks like White will get that position. She will indeed. M3 finally does something good this season. I'm saying that as if he hasn't advanced to round 2 in a regular competition. He has. But it's been a rough run. He's really deep in points. Race and Land could be the competition. He finally gets things turned around. Your landing order will be Spikes, then Toyota, then White, and then M3, who wins the race and will get 8 tries. We begin with Spikes. And, try 1 is a hard denied. Try 2, a little more promise. Try 3, she's in! Next up is Toyota. And try 1, he's in. Next up is White. And try 1, she's in. And finally, we have the winner of M3. Who's gonna miss? Try 1. Try 2 is a land. Everyone lands it, which means we have another double elimination. White and M3 will advance to the next round. Spikes and Toyota, due to them finishing 3rd and 4th in the race, although they land it, will be eliminated. 156, Rookie, Ziggler, Fastenal, and Purple race next. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Maybe Purple actually pulling ahead of the pack a little bit here. Fastenal's her closest competitor. They wobble onto the flat. It's a photo finish, crossing the line. But Purple is going to hold on. That's a really impressive race right there. I was expecting Ziggler or Fastenal to take the win right here. Purple has kind of those flashy moments every once in a while. Typically, it comes in the first competition, and then she kind of falls off for the rest of the year. But this is another really impressive run right here. Your landing order is going to be 156, then Ziggler, then Fastenal, and Purple. With an impressive victory, we'll have 8 tries. We begin with 156. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2, almost. Try 3 is going to be a land. Next up is Ziggler. And, oh my gosh, I thought he was going to slide down. He's in try 1. Next up is Fastenal. And he's in try 1. And finally, we have Purple, who won the race and gets 8 tries, and might need him too fast to try 1. Try 2, oh my goodness, that is a land. Once again, we're accidentally getting our photo flipped. Ziggler should be on the right, and 156 should be on the left. That is my mistake right there. But I guess it really doesn't matter for the photo, as they are going to be eliminated. Fastenal and Purple will advance to the next round as everyone lands it. We have a double advancement to round 2. Rookie, Wallace, Dodge, Velvet, and Rookie, Mountain race next. And it looks to be a relatively even start. It looks like Velvet beginning to fall just a little bit behind as the track wobbles. The NASCARs are in the lead. A big bounce there. It looked like Velvet was well in the air. Wallace will get the victory. It is a NASCAR and Rookie. 1 to finish your landing order will be Velvet, Dodge, Mountain, and Wallace gets the victory. We'll have 8 tries to land. First up is Velvet. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 upside down is a miss. Try 2 upside down again. He sticks it this time. Next up is Dodge. Try, whoa, my gosh, I thought it was going to be a land. It's a miss. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3. Try 4 is a miss. Final try. Hail Mary. Try 5 is a miss. Dodge is eliminated. Next up is Mountain. And he's going to land it. Try 1. And finally we have Wallace, who's going to land it. Try 1 as well. 5 tries for Dodge. And he will use all of them and then some if he could. Dodge, the only one not to land here. He has had a rough last few competitions. He DNF'd in the last competition, went from top 25 in points to somewhere in the 30s, maybe even 40s. He is the only one not to land right here, so he is going to fall even deeper through the standings. A rough one for Dodge, who's had a relatively decent season up to this point. Velvet, Mountain, and Wallace will advance to the next round. Next up, we've got Jordan, 2024 Race and Land winner Gibbs, Comscope, and Hendrick. And it looks to be a relatively even start. I don't know who's ahead. It looks like Comscope may be beginning to inch ahead. They wobble onto the flat. Whoa, look at that run from Gibbs. Coming to the finish line. He's going to steal the victory from Comscope. Wow, what a run. That is incredible. He is more than a car length behind. And Comscope, I don't know what happened to him, had some sort of issue coming onto the flat, and Gibbs just drove right on through. I mentioned it when introducing him. Gibbs is the defending Race and Land winner, won it in 2024. He gets the victory here. The all NASCAR race does not disappoint. Your landing order will be Jordan, Hendrick, Comscope, and Gibbs. Gets the victory. Will have 8 tries. First up, we've got Jordan, and he's in try 1. I'll be disappointed if anyone in this race don't get a try 1 land. Next up is Hendrick, and I'm disappointed. Try 2, he's in. Next up is Comscope. Try 1, he's in. And finally, we've got Gibbs. Who's gonna land it? Try 1. It's an all NASCAR race, so I don't really know what we were expecting here with this one. Everyone lands it super, super easily. Really biggest disappointment was Hendrick not making it in 1 try. He makes it in 2. But with everyone landing it, Jordan and Hendrick will be eliminated. Comscope and Gibbs will advance to the next round. Final race for the first half of round number 1 contains 222 Confetti, Future, and Motosaurus. And it looks to be a relatively even start. It looks like Confetti beginning to fall behind with 222 to drag race onto the flat. Future bounces, but I believe will pull ahead of Motosaurus for the victory. She will indeed. Future gets the victory. Your landing order will be 222, Confetti, Motosaurus, and Future. Gets the victory. Will have 8 tries to land. First up, we've got 222. And try 1 is a land. Next up, we've got Confetti. And try 1 is a land for him as well. Next up, we've got Motosaurus. Ooh, he's gonna miss. Try 1. Try 2, though, is a land. And finally, we have Future. Ooh, he's gonna miss. Try 1. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4. Try 5. Now remember, Future won the race, so she gets 8 tries. Try 6, she's up and over. Try 7. Almost. Final try. Try 8. And she's gonna miss. Future's eliminated. She will use all 8 of her tries and then some if she could. Future is the only competitor not to land and will give way for 222 Confetti and Motosaurus to advance to the next round. We have 2 competitors in this race who have finished runner-up in Race and Land, Confetti and 222. 2 competitors who have come very close to this competition will advance, and they're advancing thanks to Future, who gets eliminated. Since this was the final race for the first half of round number 1, the final one for the second quarter of round number 1, here are your results. We have more competitors advancing than the regular first half of round 1, and we have more competitors advancing than the regular round number 1. We have more than 64 competitors here, and we still have 32 races left to go. That is absolutely insane. We're probably going to have more than 5 rows on this. Out of this group, I think it is very difficult not to pick Gibbs, Confetti, or 222 to win this competition. But they are going to be in the exact same race next round, and unless someone in there misses, which I doubt, that is a very stacked 4-car group with CommScope with them as well. I have no idea who will be able to make it, but I am still betting on the NASCARs because we just added way more to the list of who advances to the next round, and we're going to add way more moving forwards in this round. If you don't want to miss it, subscribe to the channel. You will not miss the rest of Race and Land, the rest of this season, or any other random uploads we add. So subscribe if you don't want to miss that, or any other uploads to this channel. Until next time, my name is Farkle8000, and we'll see you later.